Hey divas and gents, it's Anna. I'm dying of a slow death. Oh my gosh. I've been home from work for a couple days now and I feel like just death. But I had to do this video. I had to get this video up, so I didn't want to continue waiting because I'm going to have a busier weekend. So excuse the cootie sound. I just wanted to show you, this is a design team project for Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. I'll have Doreen's link below. And this is her, I purposely did not throw away that ding dang card. Oh, here it is, thank goodness. Okay. It is the Shabby Chic Cupcake Mini Album Doily Cat. So this is what was on top, so I wouldn't forget, because I'm really bad about forgetting the names of the kits, so shame on me. Anywho, this is a kit. I am showing you now what is left over, and then I'm going to show you what I made with it. I did 3 different things. I did not do the album kit, and the only reason why I didn't do it is because Doreen in our swap had made me a super beautiful one, so I didn't want to have a second one. So this was a really big kit, okay, because this is a lot left over, and you're going to see the 3 things I made. So there was a ton of doilies in this kit, okay, a ton. So these are the doilies that I have left over. So I have 5 doilies left over. Okay, and mostly everything has been tea dyed. And then this is just one little piece of baby blue applique. And that's it for the doilies. That's done. This right here was in it. There was one more layer of lace that was around it. I took that piece off and used it for something else, you'll see. And then I took this out of it. So that could be used for something else. And then this is a vintage spool. And I just went ahead and wrapped one of the laces that was in the kit. I just wrapped it around the spool, and this also came in the kit, so I can use this on another project. Okay, this is what comes in the kit. You get the chipboard pieces to do the kit, so you can make the pages, and you sandwich these in between the doilies. I didn't use it for that. I could always use this for something else. And it comes with this, I don't know if this is like a canvas material. So it looks like there's about 12, 24, almost a yard of this, because it opens all the way up. So this will definitely get used too on something else. So let me move this stuff to the side. These are all the laces that are left over, and I used a lot of them. So this is what's left over, and most of these are tea dyed. And then it comes in this cute, stinking cute little basket that can be altered, which I will be doing. And this is one of my favorites. I used this on a Tussie Mussy I did on a previous design team project for Ooh La La, and I love it. It is so cute. It's white, and it has a bunch of little, you know, eyelash stuff. I love it. So I didn't use any of that one in these projects, but I will use it because I love that. Okay, so let's scoot all this over. And then these are all the little goodies that are left over that I did not use. Okay, so it comes with these pretty little pearls, this little applique, this blings, these little ones right here, these little teardrop thingies that are so cute. I cannot wait to use these on charms. I have a couple of those in there. A bunch of loose pearls. Some of my favorite little, these are those little rhinestone pieces that I like to use all the time. Normally I use every single one of them, but with the projects that I made, it just didn't, it wasn't working with it. And then of course this one beautiful big one. Okay. So there's lots of little goodies that are still left over, and it comes in this cute little cupcake holder. Now, I'm going to show you smallest to biggest. I was on Pinterest, and I totally seen this girl make these gloves. Now, these gloves are just, oops. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. These gloves are just the cheap ones from Target that you can get for like $1.50, and I've had them. I've seen the girl, she cut off all of the fingertips because I love the fingerless gloves. Unfortunately, California is in the 80s right now, okay? This is nuts. I love winter, and there's not been a day of winter yet. So I feel for you ladies who are really suffering it, because California could easily take half of that. So anywho, and she altered them, and they were so stinking cute. So all I did was use laces that were in the kit, and I layered them all the way around. So I did the start and the beginning underneath here. And then these little doilies, pink doilies, they come in the kit on top of these little cute, they're like kind of like ribbon flowers. They're made of like a ribbon, cabbage flower looking thing. So I just layered all 3 of them. Now, your question's going to be, how did you put it on there? I hot glued it, because no matter if you hot glue or sew, it's going to be tight. Now, the trick to this is you can't just do it like this if you're going to do it all the way around. Next time I do these, I'm just going to do something on the top. But for these ones, what I did, because I could put them on, it's not a problem now. And that's because, okay, so that's the length I wanted them to be cut out. Okay. So that's super duper cute. You have your little jacket on, and this is all vintage cute looking. What I did to do this, to make sure that I could slide it on and off pretty easy, and is I kept it on my wrist like this, all the way around here, which is going to be the biggest part you have to get your hand through. And then I had to do it. I adhered everything on layer by layer with it on my hand. Because even if you sewed it, it's still going to be tight. So you got to remember that. So you can sew it, absolutely, but it has to be tight. And hot gluing it on here, this isn't coming off. Like, it's really not going to come off unless you rip this. So it's going to stay there, and it's pretty durable. But that was the only way that I was going to be able to do it, to where I could actually, let me put my fingers back, slide it back on and off with no problem. Okay, and that's how that's how I did both of these. I thought they were super duper cute. I loved it. So I thought I'd give it a shot. And had it not worked, it wouldn't have hurt my heart so much, because these gloves were only like I think these ones were actually $1. So I'm going to get some more of these gloves, and I'm going to go ahead and just maybe just do the front right here. But this is a really cute idea that I got from Pinterest. So I used everything on here. I used that was in the kit. Okay. Then I just did this little tiny pouch that I got from Michael's that once looked like this. It's part of their new $1.50 stash. So I just covered the middle of the flower, and I used all the doilies in here from the kit. See, you can see I just layered it on top. So this doily was in the kit, this one, and then this little lace that's back here is what that little center I showed you that I popped it from the back of. I put that there, and then I put, this was from my own stash, and I put that in the middle. And then I layered this. This does not come in the kit. This is from my own stash. But this lace was, and so was this little one. This flat back was in my own personal stash, and I just layered that on there. So it's just something really cute for when I do those little racks or swaps or whatever. I already have, a cute bag that is already made and looking uber cute. Okay? So that's a small one. Now here's the big one. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. This canvas bag was also purchased from Michael's. Okay, and I was totally inspired by Trisha, who is a little shabby chic. I love every piece that lady makes, every single piece. She is amazing. Her work is so flawless, and I absolutely adore her style. So I was totally inspired. I just watched a recent video of hers that she made, and I believe hers was for Treasure Deluxe, is how you say it. So I used the rest of the kit on this. Now, this is, like I said, this canvas bag was purchased, I think it was $3 in the Michael little section. So let's go ahead and start here. This this and this was in the design team kit, these big flowers. And I had this in my stash, so I went ahead and put those as little fillers and these little tiny leaves. I did the same on the sides. I put some stamens in. This was also in the kit. This huge applique piece right here was in the kit. This beautiful applique piece was in the kit. This also, this little piece right here, I cut it off up here because it wasn't working with what I was doing, so I just cut it and tucked it underneath there. The loose pearl I put inside of the flower was in the kit. And then I just stuffed some stamens in there. My own stash. This was from the kit also. And it's like a little piece of applique. It's so pretty. So I shoved that underneath there. And so was this charm. This charm came in the kit too. So I just made this stick pin and I just put this through it so it just dangles. I thought that was really cute. Okay. This piping type, or not piping, but this type of Chinese braid was in my own stash. And then all of these doilies that you see, this one, this one, this one, I did a bunch of layers of doilies. All was in the kit. And the pretty little applique flowers that are on here also was in the kit. So this one is like tea dyed, this one is white. Okay, so you see all of them layered, and they're all the same ones that match. So I just put 1, 2, 3, and then I put these ones altering the way I laid out the first set. So that's how that looks. I wrapped the whole canvas bag in this material that I purchased. So this lace type material. I wrapped the whole bag. So the whole bag is done. And then this is just, excuse me. And this right here, let me see if I can get in there. This right here is just, it happens to be the end of that lace, how it was cut for me. So I just have it dangling. And it also dangles in the front on top of, you'll see the lace that's there, but I wrapped it all the way around. Okay. And then I used this Chinese braid all the way around to close the top part up here. Okay, and then of course I did it on the handles. I used it on the handles, only on the outside part of the handle. I wrapped it all the way around. I love using this stuff. It is the perfect, oh my gosh, sorry ladies. I have it loose because if I keep it too tight and I move it, it makes too much squeaking noise. So this stuff right here is perfect to close any gaps that you have or unfinished parts like up here, so you don't see where I cut it, and it just covers it perfectly. So I loved it, and I used it on both. Okay, so it's a pretty nice length size canvas bag. Okay, and then in this top corner I made a doily flower, and now of course everything is from the kit. I did not use any doilies for my stash. So this here, there was 4 white doilies that were made to put all the way around, and then this doily on top. This beautiful, amazing vintage piece was gifted to me by Doreen. It is so gorgeous. I've hoarded it, and I mean, it's beautiful. They're all like glass stones, and it's just such a beautiful, it's a brooch. And I thought this would be the perfect place to put it. So that I'm no longer hoarding it. And then I just hung these. These are all also from the kit. And then I just hung those free and loose. Then I have, this was for my stash. I wrapped the whole bag in this. So you'll see all along the sides here. And it's kind of hard to show this bag. It's kind of long. And then up here. And then underneath here, I used it again. This was here for my stash also. I just wanted that to lay on top. So it's wrapped all the way around. I just wanted it to look, because I don't have a lot of really intricate flat laces and stuff like that. So I had to dig into some of my stash with some of the stuff I do have. And then this lace right here was from the kit also. I just put it on this side. because underneath this is one big key, is what is right here. So I had to do my best to cover it up. So this is how it looks. One real quick glance. Okay. So thank you so much, Trish, for the great inspiration. I absolutely had a blast putting this together. It was a lot of fun to use so much product. That's what I try to do for my, you know, on the places that I design for. I like to use as much of the product as I can in my projects, so that you have a better idea of how to spread it and use it, instead of just using a few pieces and using so much of my own stash. So this is a pretty big project, you know, and to have completed, you know, this with the gloves and the little pouch, and I still have so much left over that I can easily use on another project, which I will, of course. And so this is my Ooh La La projects. I hope you like it. I did have a blast putting it together, and thank you so much, Doreen, for this awesome kit. I absolutely loved working with it. I was going through a little mojo hold on certain things I get stuck on, and this time I cannot even explain it. I have no legitimate reason. I would just sit and look, and I'm like, ugh. And then all of a sudden it all came to me all at once, and I just did it. So thank you, ladies, so much for stopping by, and thank you, ladies, for all your comments. I so appreciate them, and I love them dearly. And to all my new subbies, thank you, ladies, for subbing to my channel. I hope you enjoy what you see. Normally I'm a little peppier and a little more, you know, how do you say, giggly and dorky is normally my personality, but I'm a little under the weather. So needing to get this cold gone. I got things to do this weekend. So you guys have an awesome day, and I will be back with something else, of course, like I am all the time, right? And I'll be stalking your ladies' channels until I get better. So thank you, ladies. Bye.